Podcast. The podcast is activated, bitch.
All right, but I'm just saying, don't knock it.
Listen, they call me Khatou Muhammad. Of course, you fucking mouth.
That is why I hit potholes.
All right, wait.
I had to think about it for a minute. One of the things that grinds me up.
Scram, which ain't scram. We just standing there like, I'm sorry. Like, we live in fucking Philadelphia. Like he lost a football game for the team and shit. Like he fumbled at the 4.
He said like Reggie Bucum, like Bucum.
Yeah.
Reggie Bucum.
Welcome to another episode of the
Welcome to another episode of the Reggie Bucum Podcast. I am your boy B. Castro, as Pete was so eloquently trying to put it together. That's my man Pete, like I mentioned. That's my man El Dobo. You know what I mean? El Dobo. That's how you say the name. El Dobo. You gotta bring out a little Stallone. And you know what I mean when you call that man's name over there, Adobo. You know what I mean? But we appreciate y'all tuning in. We appreciate y'all tuning in for another episode, man. Want to remind everybody to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Remember to hit the notifications button so you can tell when we drop new content or go live, and be the first to know. And yeah, remember we dropping new episodes every Monday, man.
I'm laughing at Mark. Look at my face. my looking like he looked like he just got some bad news. He got some bad news via email.
It looked like he got news that he would start going one way, and then in the conversation it changed.
Yeah, he thought he was
it's
getting
not good no more.
from.
It's like,
I was
happy to hear, but
Mitch McConnell.
He thought this nigga thought he was getting a raise the whole time. He's like, yeah, so we decided to give you a little something. He's like, oh yeah, he opened it up.
Like $200.
It's a $15 gift certificate to Sonics.
Oh, it's like you getting a tax return check and then you get the shit in the mail and you owe the motherfuckers.
Right. That's how, that was me 2 years ago. I opened it, and then it was petty shit. I opened the mail, right? Thought I was getting a return, and it was saying I owed the motherfuckers $50.
Damn.
Y'all the government. You hounded me over $50 damn.
I wish.
Sure will.
You hounded me over an eighth in the Corona.
I owed them $36K at one point.
36,000. God damn, Wesley Snipes.
And he ain't rich.
Now I gotta take
And he ain't rich. He's still here talking to us.
No. Here's a gem from our 10-second gems podcast. Featuring here's a gem for you. Hey, Pete here from 10-second gems with a gem for you. If you get into that kind of tax trouble, there's actually what's called a tax advocate that works in the government building at the IRS, and they will help you. And that's what happened. I by chance stumbled upon this information while I'm on the phone.
This nigga Spirit Channel, Spirit Animal is by chance.
So
by chance.
It ended up getting cut. I think I only had to pay 40% of it, which
I forgot about
was
that
a considerable amount. So they took off like 60%, and they let me make it up over like a few years.
Okay.
Yep. I just happened to like, the guy picks up the phone. I start telling him the situation. He goes, "You need a tax advocate." And I'm like, "Man, I really don't want to have to call another place, then call you." He's like, "No, we work here." So I'm like, "Cool." And he's like, he just starts talking to me. Next thing you know, an hour goes by, and he's like, "Cool, man. You actually called our offices, and I'm a tax advocate, so I got all the information. Boom. Called me a couple days later.
Betty,
hey, this is so-and-so, boom,
them
boom.
bald niggas calling us again.
That's love, man. That's dope.
Yeah. You can tell it was like a young cat. You know what I mean?
Because so a lot of times niggas don't get help like that, man.
Nah, not at all. It was a total blessing.
That's
bro.
good. A lot of times niggas don't get help. Yeah, it's a blessing.
He was like, "Yeah, you just happened to call our office," because I'm over here waiting on him to be like, to put me through. An hour goes by, something like that, a little over an hour.
What the fuck were y'all talking about for an hour?
Well, he
before
was
you
just asking.
realized?
He was just asking questions. What about this?
Oh,
How did
okay,
that
okay.
happen?
All
Why? You know, blah blah blah. And I guess he didn't want to tell me because maybe he didn't want me to bullshit him.
Right.
You know, because I thought he was transferring me over. So finally, I go, hey man, I'm really sorry, but I gotta head out of here pretty soon. Can you give me that advocate's number? He goes, no, you call our offices. You just happen
Nigga,
to
I am
call.
the advocate. Oh.
Yeah, he was like, you just happen to call here, so where it's taken care of.
Yeah.
Give me like 2 days, and boom, got
Like,
something in
nigga,
the
I am
mail.
the
and
advocate.
bang, it was over. But yeah, that was my story, gentlemen.
That's love. You might have just helped somebody for real that's watching the show. So that's what's up, man. I appreciate that.
That was the
That's
10
a-
Second
that
Gems.
was
I
a-
have a podcast called 10 Second Gems that's about to come back on YouTube, so be ready for that. All right,
Be ready.
be ready.
That was a 10-second gem, ladies and gentlemen.
How you doing? I got a podcast coming.
So, did y'all see Mitch McConnell? Since you know, my brought it up. Did y'all see Mitch McConnell freeze in front of
That was terrible.
everybody,
bro.
the
It
world?
was terrible. It was terrible. I bet you that was some demonic shit.
He was cool.
Do y'all see other countries' politicians embarrass them as much as the United
Nope.
States politicians embarrass Americans?
Nope.
Like
Not
when
at
you
all.
go to other countries, people actually think we're fucking retarded.
Yes.
Like America is not as great as people try to make it out. To be
Yeah,
that
it's
are
true.
from America. Like everybody else in the world hates us.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just me looking at Mitch McConnell freeze in public, like somebody just paused the game. Excuse me, I'm trying to get my chair together. As you know what I mean, somebody just paused the game and then the nigga just froze for like a good 30 seconds and nobody stepped in until like almost a minute later, and they were like, "Oh, I think you glitched."
That was some demonic shit.
You think
Just
it was
10
demonic?
days after our president fell again.
Stop. Think about it.
This nigga, how long did this nigga think? Mitch McConnell was thinking for a long ass time.
Mont is counting right now, and he's on to the dot.
1002, 1001. Wait, I started counting back.
Like literally, accurately, like per the second. Oh,
the nigga
man.
froze. The
What's
nigga really
Yo.
froze.
Been touched up 2 times, baby.
Oh shit!
Nigga had a pause in his MP3 player. What's going on, man?
And right step. Dang, dun,
Niggas on
and
the upper
move
half
with
song.
the left. Back
Two
it
stop.
up. And jump.
Who's supposed to be controlling Mitch? Oh shit, he in the bathroom. He on the toilet. Shit. Get him off. Get him off.
God
Pause.
damn you.
Yo, get him off.
Get it.
Oh, hey, yo.
Wow.
Pause of the-
Hit that button,
yo.
buddy.
Yeah, I don't know where it is. Shit.
Hey,
Yo, that brings me to this.
Hey.
It
this,
don't matter. That's
This
one of
brings
the
me
pause
to
of
the
week.
pause of the week.
That wasn't that bad. I had to call myself.
Okay.
Man,
Pause of the week,
Out on that cabal.
Hey, man, I applaud you for you know what I mean, standing up as a man and you know what I mean.
I'm gonna defend myself.
Because what I want to say is a pause too, so I'm trying to figure out another way to say it.
Job.
Nah, he paused himself the other
Just
day
good
a couple
job.
times.
Good job.
I say, yo, this week on. All right, I bow.
Man. Pause of the week.
Something has to be done, man. Put the clip up there. You know what I mean? Pause of the week, whatever. That something has to be done about that. The Kim Shamrock one, I think, was worse than Hulk Hogan.
And the like
Yeah,
frequent
to me.
stuff allows you to have so
That
much success
was
from the first
horrible.
time.
We've been able to penetrate their bigs, get deep, suck the D in it, suck the D in it.
Hey, yo! Yo! Yo, let me.
Yo, play that again.
What?
Penetrate their bigs, get deep, suck the D in it, suck the D in it.
Who slowed it down? Who slowed it down? Yo. Hey, yo.
Oh my god.
Yo. Yo. Who was that? I'm trying to recognize the voice and I can't. What coach was that?
Jason Mega
Oh, my
Paws
Lord.
Terry.
That was the Jet?
Yes, I'll let him.
That was the
repeat.
jet.
Make a
Oh my
pause.
goodness.
Get deep, suck the D in it, suck the D.
Why they keep doing it to my man the jet, man? Damn, man, he did it to himself.
Look at me,
God.
put a D
Surely,
in instead of a T.
surely he sees
Yo.
that and laughs.
Yo,
Surely.
you know what sport I can't watch without giggling like a 12-year-old schoolgirl? Baseball.
Baseball and basketball.
Baseball. No, but it's mainly baseball. I see basketball, but it's mainly baseball. Like, they be saying some outlandish shit.
Two balls,
like,
one out.
No, it's not even that. That's the normal. He can really hit the long ball, Mike. He's like, pause. You're like, yo, what's wrong with you?
He's quick to the ball.
Yeah. He'll really drive that ball out the park. You're like, whoa, wait a minute. Yo, you tripping.
Hello. Uncle
He
Pete.
tripping.
Hey, how you doing?
Uncle Pete here.
How you doing? Uncle Pete here with the news.
He gonna be Pete is gonna be that uncle though that like Pete will be that uncle that's always like smoking a cigar. And I can see that. I can see that have the raspy voice, like always smoking a cigar and all that. Hey, how you doing? Come here, come talk to me.
Yeah.
How you doing? Yeah, how's your wife? How's your kids? You spending time? Yeah, a man who doesn't spend time with his kids is not a man, all right?
all right. He starts smacking him.
Yeah, he
all
starts slapping him. How you
smack
doing?
You, all right. I'll
All
smack
right.
you.
A man who doesn't spend time with his look at me.
Hey, look at me when I'm talking to you. Look at me. You see these eyes?
Yeah.
You see these eyes? These are the eyes.
It's like
These eyes have seen things.
It's like Uncle Pete, you got glasses on. I can't see you. I can't see your eyes.
If you look hard enough, you can see him right through it, right straight through there. If you look
if
through
you if you look hard enough in my shades, you can see John Belushi doing blow off of strippers' titties. Look hard.
My bread's starting to get toasted.
Oh shit! What you mean? Whoa, hey, easy.
My bread's starting to get toasted. That's not you.
What you making, a sandwich
butter
over
that
there?
motherfucker.
I said my eggs about to get toasted. I said my bread, nigga. What's going on with you, dog?
So listen.
Richard,
we did the.
Oh, I'm about to do that.
Yo,
Joe.
So
Come back.
who?
Balls.
Oh,
Reaching for balls is big.
so
Down.
who would have guessed that the Island Boys were gay, or this was their next like stunt they were gonna do?
Are
Try
they?
to stay relevant.
Are they?
They
That's what I
came out. Pictures surfaced of them like kissing each other. They came out and
Each other? Ain't they brothers?
that's
exactly.
what I thought. That's what I thought. But it's
As
weird.
we
They, like,
travel with Neil deGrasse Tyson through the ancestral plains, Colorado, we have two boys, brothers.
Schwabs.
Yo, hold up.
Otherwise, no.
Hold on, you fucked me up. You fucked me up with the. We have two boys, brothers.
Land experts. Experts in
Yo.
this.
She said that shit like a German
We
commander.
have two boys,
We have two boys.
brothers.
We have two boys.
You can hear the Dave
Brothers.
Chappelle influence. If you can hear the Dave Chappelle influence in the joke, though, we have two boys.
Brothers. Brothers. I actually channeled my inner what you call them
shit.
niggas? Trey
That was funny.
and something Parker. Matt and Trey Parker.
Oh, Matt and Trey, yeah.
The boys from
Yeah, those are good.
Are
South,
those the
accent.
twins?
South Park.
This is South
Oh.
Park boys.
I thought it was a
like-
black twin boys.
Remember,
That'd be
it's
funny as shit.
We have two boys, brothers. Terrence and Philip.
Terrence and Phillip from Canada.
That's who the Island Boys really are, Terrence and Phillips.
Yo,
Really,
remember,
Terrence and Phillips? Oh. It's about democracy. It's about.
It's a boot.
He's like, would
Tell
you
us
like-
again what it's about.
Like, tell us about.
Blame Canada.
He's like-
Blame Canada.
It's about. You guys are dicks. Where's Terrence and Phillips? Remember?
Tell us once again what it's
Yo,
about.
now that
Quick story.
shit. Yo, the funniest part is they was being aggressive, but they were Canadians.
Yeah.
Quick story
Who else?
that I thought was funny as shit about Canadians. I was like 12, 13. We went on a family reunion and we went to Niagara Falls for whatever reason. Right. So we went like it was a part of the reunion. It wasn't like the reunion was at Niagara Falls. It was like we were in New York.
But for whatever reason.
Right. We just went to Niagara Falls for whatever reason.
Was it the reason because it was a reunion?
Yeah, but it was like we in New York. Let's go to Niagara Falls. Like who the fuck decided that? But anyway.
Fucking way to start a Spider-Man story.
So
the scarecrow.
We get to the border, right? We get to the border, and the dude come on, and he's like, "Hey, folks, you're off for a little reunion, eh?" So you hear my cousins and shit snickering, like, right? You hear the laughing and shit, right? One of my aunts and there, y'all shut that noise out, right? We trying to get in the damn country. You hear my cousin snickering or whatever. So one of my aunts said something, and he was like, "Oh, what's that all about?" Nigga, the whole bus, adults, everybody.
What's
that? Yo,
it's about
that when he said the boot, niggas went off. Yo, that shit was funny as shit. Niggas couldn't stop laughing, man. He just got off the bus, and then we were able to pass through. Like, shit was weird. It was funny as shit though. That was my first introduction to a Canadian.
Yo,
who the fuck?
Yo.
Who the fuck is pouring that?
Oh.
Yo.
Shall I tell my mom?
Me just died over there.
Yo, because a wine bottle just came out of nowhere and started pouring. Like I was expecting. Thank you, Benson. That'll be all.
Nigga is rich. Don't
like I was expecting that. Thank you, Benson. That'll be all.
Hey, that's a good wife right there, bro.
Yo, that is fucking hilarious, man. This nigga just held his glass. I was wondering why he was holding the glass there. Like he really want niggas to see his wine. That's how chic. I have a 1926 Chablis.
Chablis. Yo, what is happening? Yo, my, you stupid.
Oh shit. Yo.
Oh my god, yo,
oh
my ribs
my
hurt.
god. Yes, Farnsworth. I'll be having the 1925
Who the fuck is pouring that?
Chardonnay. Yeah, nigga, it was like because at first I'm like, all right, maybe he pouring it, and I'm like, no, it don't look right. And I'm like, who the fuck just came out of nowhere with a wine, like at the right time as well?
It was like a
I wanted to drink wine,
chilled.
but I'm like, damn, I don't want to take the bottle upstairs because I don't want to have to chill it upstairs. And she's like, well, just let me know when you're ready, and I got you. I was like, all right.
When did you
no. Did you not hear that though? Mine. When you take a bottle out the fridge, do you worry about chilling it?
You supposed to.
Oh.
Don't let it get
take
warm.
that shit out. Sit. Oh shit! I forgot the bottle was out. Let me put that shit back in the fridge. This nigga Wayne, he got ice cubes and shit in the bucket. He got a silver bucket over there.
Look,
got the wine.
I
chilling.
knew I was gonna be in the roast mode, but I don't care. I'm drinking.
Yo,
wine.
no, it was just funny how it happened because a wine bottle, like the sprout or whatever the fuck it's called, the neck of the wine bottle just showed up. It was pouring into your glass.
And let's see the replay.
Like he got a French butler over there. Jean-Louis.
Bring me more.
Jean-Louis.
Jean-Louis. Jean-Louis. Faites-vous ces crochets de biais?
Yeah.
London
And then Mike,
Yep.
when on Jean-Louis' bad days when he's sick of Pete, how he walk off sounding. How he sound walking off, mumbling under his breath. Translation. Translation. As soon as I get my green card, I'm out these country motherfuckers' house, man. I can't wait.
Oh
Yo.
my gosh.
So yeah, man. Like if y'all didn't know, we ain't going to dwell on the topic too long. But the Island Boys are gay now. That's their new. I don't know. I mean, if they gay, they gay. But I don't know if this is like a
They should just
Maybe
change
they
their
were
name
from
to
the
the
beginning.
publicity stunt.
change their name to the Pride Boys.
Yo,
Pride Boy.
I've never heard a song from them though. All I heard was that Island Boy.
Right.
Yeah.
Did
That's
they even
it.
put music out?
He's
I don't even know if they recorded that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even know if they recorded that.
Nah,
but
it
it's
was
like
just them
that's
two boys. Oh, wait a minute. If
They
they
like-
not brothers, that would make sense that they were in that little jacuzzi together singing.
They said
well,
they
see.
were on that island with Epstein.
they probably were. But I really think these two guys are plants.
Hence
Like to
why
try to persuade the kids to, be homosexual or whatever. Like I feel like they're plants.
They
Dude,
were
speaking
saying
of
they were
which-
saying hence why they called themselves the Island Boys, because they were from that island where
Epstein.
yes sir. Think about it.
Maybe.
I'm gonna show you the picture.
I mean, listen, it's
Nothing
possible.
will surprise me nowadays. Like I'm,
Yeah,
I'm-
exactly.
It
It's
is
possible.
Yeah.
Kim possible, so I couldn't even keep on.
Rufus.
What?
If you watched Kim Possible back in the day, her pet was a naked mole rat named Rufus.
Oh, that's perfect. I can be a butler. Look, what got his work out? Watch this.
You be the funniest butler I know, man. It would go from being a butler to you my butler and you gonna be my homie.
Like, morning, niggas.
Right. Got your eggs right here.
I see you got your eggs over there, niggas.
So, yo, but yeah, that's the Island Boys. Anyway, real quick, shout out to a motherfucker that made my childhood weird yet funny. Pee Wee Herman died. Man, rest in peace. Shout out to him.
Yo, is that true? Somebody texted that to me.
That's the
today.
second time I
Yeah,
heard.
man. He was 70. He was 70.
70?
I did not like
Rest in-
when I thought of
Was it
Pee Wee Herman, I never thought of his age. So when they say he died and he was 70, it was like, damn, he was 70.
Rest in peace, David Farrell.
Rest in peace to the brother.
You're a little nigga.
Yo, remember when he
They
came
used to
back
laugh at his
from
suits. Now they wear suits like him.
right? Exactly. Remember when he came back though from like basically after he was exiled from Hollywood.
So jerk it
Remember
off.
what his role was when he came back?
David Farrell, wasn't it?
Wasn't
He
it
was
like
in
a
Blow.
vampire?
Pause.
He was. Yeah, he was David
Remember
Farrell
that?
or whatever.
David
yeah,
Ray.
he ended
Yeah.
up being a SOB. Yo, he killed that character, bro.
That's what I said. Rest
He
in
did.
peace, David Farrell.
But
that was his name in the movie?
crazy, yeah, that was his name in the Blow.
Oh, okay.
The crazy thing is though, usually people who, because it takes a lot to act like Pee Wee Herman, all the fucking, you know what I mean? As much as he
Yeah.
did. So it's like you really got to get into that character. So just based off of him doing Pee Wee Herman, I knew he was a great actor.
Yeah.
I knew he was a good actor.
It's gonna
You
be
know
a,
what I mean?
It's gonna be a bunch of people at his funeral saying, "Make
It's
a
just like
make a hiney hoe, make a let make a hiney hoe."
what's my man name that used to be on Taxi in the 70s, the TV show?
Peter Boyle.
Nah, the weird dude.
Talking about
Andy
Danny DeVito. Andy Kaufman.
Kafka. Yeah, Kaufman. Andy Kaufman. He was one of those type of dudes. This nigga named a painter.
He what?
I said this nigga named a painter. He named Andy Warhol.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
is so off.
Warhol was a nutcase too, though.
Oh yeah. I
He's
mean,
running around
I don't
with
know. I think all
16-year-old girls.
geniuses have something like they're a little quirky or a little off with something. You know what I mean?
I can see that.
Andy Warhol. Well, honestly, if you go back then, it was so much of the norm. Really name a guy from that time in the 60s or before that wasn't messing with like girls that were like 16 and shit like
Young
that.
girls, yeah.
So
Well,
it's
that
like
was
it's-
also.
that's why I don't believe white people when they be like, oh, if I was alive in the 1600s, 15, I would have never owned slaves. I would have tried to free.
No,
It was like,
you
it was a
would've.
lot of y'all that were, pro-black back then and trying to help us and everything else. But it was like, no, you would have
No,
went with
bro.
the times.
Them the same
Yeah.
niggas that gonna get one of them Tesla Androids. Watch.
Right, exactly.
You'd have went with the times. Like,
Android,
it was of the times.
Everybody
Like,
had slaves. There was only two classes: slave and rich.
And
Right.
rich, right.
There was no middle class.
So
you had a
and that was
slave
back then.
even if you didn't want one. Nigga was looking at you sideways
Right.
if you didn't have a nigga in your house.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
you got to remember that was back then before there was fucking HR departments. Like,
Hello?
ain't nobody give a fuck.
Irish people had
What if
Irish
America
people
had an HR
enslaved.
department?
British people had British people enslaved. That's just how it was.
We had Chinese people over here that we just brought in to build railroads. Like, that's the
yeah,
stupid
we just
ass over
lied
there.
to them and didn't pay them and shit.
Yeah.
Not
And then
we,
you
though.
know what? Your payment is being able to stay here.
Mm-hmm.
Psych, get your ass out the country. Like, you know what I mean?
What if
It's like-
America had an HR department?
If America had an HR department, there would be a lot, and I mean a lot.
A lot
Oh,
of turnover
fucking-
at the job.
Yeah, it would.
It
would be a lot of
did
new
you-
employees.
Is it true? I didn't research this, but somebody told me that Obama showed up at a golf course a couple days after his chef was found dead, but with a black eye.
I did not hear
And
that.
apparently the guy was a super good swimmer.
I heard
They're saying
that
he
his
fell
chef,
into the water.
Yeah, his chef wound up dead. But I never read in, like furthermore into it because when I first saw it, I was like, "Oh, here come the conspiracy theorists," and which they could be true.
He would have been.
But it just, I didn't feel like wrapping my.
You would have been on Martha's Vineyard. You let me down with them white bitches.
Yeah, the last episode and shit.
Floating in the river of fucking goddamn vineyards. Vineyard River.
He left me there. He left me on Martha's Vineyard with the snow bunnies.
That's why I don't feel down.
Niggas left me on Martha's Vineyard with the snow bunnies. Hey, did you see Cardi B throw the microphone at the fan?
Nah.
So it was she had a show, and some point in the show, it was like an outdoor fest thing or whatever it was. I forgot what it was. But at the show, some point in the show, she had asked the crowd like to throw water on her or whatever. And another part of her show, a fan threw water on her from the crowd, and she just flung the microphone like
Did
at
she
the
ask
fan or
for
whatever. So the second video came out first, the video of her
Just throwing.
the fan throwing water and
Right.
her throwing the microphone, and then the other videos came out with like her sometime and another time in the show asking fans to throw water on her, but it's not clear if it's before or after the incident. But of course the fan went and filed charges, so she has a battery charge, or she's a suspect in a battery investigation or some shit right now.
And she threw
allegedly.
what at her back? The mic?
Yeah, she threw the mic down at the fan into the crowd. Cause she was on like a high up stage. It was like on some outside big festival type shit.
All right.
So, and then somebody else showed another video of her getting upset with a DJ at a show in Vegas. Now this was on the inside, but she was on the stage and she threw the microphone at the DJ.
Now, was this before that show when she threw
I
it
believe
at
so.
the fan, or after?
No, I think this was after. I think the DJ one was older. This fan shit was more recent. I opened with that because I mean she's gonna have to handle that shit and do whatever. She's gonna have to do some Tyreek Hill shit. If y'all not up on the football player Tyreek Hill, he had an incident at a marina. He plays for the Miami Dolphins. He had an incident at a marina. He assaulted some dude, or some dude filed
played
assault
for the Dolphins.
charges.
And the saw to
He
some
do.
arena.
At the marina, right? I thought that was funny. So, but it came up. It came up that him and the it hit the news. It hit the news that him and the guy had an incident at the marina, and then like a week or two later, it was like they settled for undisclosed amount of money. Like I already knew that. Like he hit the jackpot and he knew it. You know what I mean? Tyreek Hill is one of the highest paid players or wide receivers in the league. But anyway, so yeah, the chick filed battery charges or whatever, and you know the next step is going to be a lawsuit. But my question to y'all, I said all that to say, what is the worst thing an employer has ever done to you at work? Like, can you remember, like, what was the worst thing your boss has ever done or said to you while at the job?
Mont, you can go first.
I know Mont got a lot.
No, I don't know.
Really? just from the stories off of like the usual, like the normal stories you would have from the, you know what I mean? Like Mont don't talk to you about his past jobs until something happens. Like, you know, you'll see an ambulance. You might be like, yo, I remember that one time, man, when I was driving ambulances. Like, this nigga did this and this and that. He's like, damn, nigga, you drove ambulances? Right. He's like, nigga, you drove ambulances? Nigga, that's how I know I get around the city so good. He's like, damn, nigga, I ain't know that. You know what I mean? He's like, you drove, how is that? That is like adrenaline rush? Like, driving ambulance? What it look like in there? Like, I ain't never been in the ambulance.
What it look like?
It'd be fucked up when you gotta go pick up them 600-pound motherfuckers. Like, he was like, and their apartments be all awkward and shit, be tight spots and all that shit. It's like, damn,
man,
you gotta see. But yeah, like I don't know if I can take. I don't care if it's Cardi B or not. If I'm a DJ and you throw a microphone at me, like, I don't know if I can control myself. I really, like, I don't know, like, maybe more if it's a female artist, but I, like, at least I'm packing my shit up and I'm out of it. Like, I'm on some Mont shit. I'm out of here. Like, I'm not about to sit there and finish the show. And because I've seen other artists do it, but it was mainly men. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we can step outside after the show if you want to. You know what I'm saying? I've seen Biggie do it. I've seen a couple people do it. Yeah. But like with a female artist, it's different. It's like,
motherfucker, come on.
I don't want to beat. I don't want to hit a woman. But god damn, you throw a microphone at me, motherfucker. But I don't know the worst. Huh? You record it. I like how Pete keeps showing his wine glass. Yo, no, you ain't got to do all that. But Pete just be like.
It's nice, man.
It's nice, man. What kind of wine? Share with the crowd, man. What are you drinking, Pete?
This
PTL.
Is Pinot Noir.
Huh?
This is Pinot
Come on with the
Noir.
Quiet Storm WDAS voice, man.
Huh?
Come on with the WDAS voice, man.
Yeah, this is a
This Sunday night?
2003 Pinot Noir. From the beautiful
It's
country. It's a Pinot Noir.
Some Italian wine.
Oh, no.
No, I don't know where it's from.
Every day.
But it's from Venice somewhere. But it's
all right, if y'all want to know what Pete is drinking on, man, DM him. He'll let you know where you get the bottle from. What's the name of it?
We got it in
That's
Venice.
how Quiet Storm be. They be like,
oh, you got it in Italy.
DASFM.
You're not
It's the
helping
only
your
reason
case,
why I'm
man.
drinking wine is
You're
because
not helping your case.
I don't normally drink wine, but
I know. So why are you drinking wine today? What made you drink wine?
It's just special occasions, a pod night.
I appreciate
And
that,
I
man.
hadn't-
That means a lot.
I haven't had this wine in like 5 months, and we got bottles. So I said, yo, let's
How many
crack
bottles
this.
do you have?
Translation. We
the
just
Venice
grew grapes
Jones, like
outside.
Yeah.
They just they're in season now in the backyard in the vineyard.
No, 'cause,
Today they made fucking wine.
I
That's
appreciate
the
that we're special. We're special enough for you to break out bottles of wine or a bottle of wine that you personally brought back from Italy
Pete,
to
they got-
drink while on the podcast. Man, that means
shit,
a lot.
Don't
I
make me
appreciate
do
it.
that. Don't make me do that. Don't
Do
make
what?
me do that.
Pete ain't got big feet.
I ain't
for
carry
nothing.
these
Them some
bitches
grape
back. We
stompers.
had them shipped back.
Oh,
But now I know Mont gonna have ammo to talk shit.
Oh, Pete,
you said it. You the one that said it. You like, no, I got this in Italy. You like, oh, my bad. You can't go get that at the store. 'Cause I'm like, you can tell the audience where they can go buy it from. They want to try the wine. If we got wine drinkers in the audience, you like, listen, baby. First thing you want to do, you want to go downtown. You want to go down to the 12th and Market and meet a nigga named Tony. Okay, Tony gonna put you in a car. You're gonna take you to the airfield. From there,
airfield.
Okay,
He ain't say airport.
go to the airfield. Okay, when you get on the plane, you give the pilot 2 ounces. Okay, that's his fee. He's gonna fly you to Venice. All right, you're gonna get off at the airfield, get in a little Peugeot. You know what I mean? Get in a little Alfa Romero or something. And a guy named Antonio is going to take you to the dock. So you're going to get on one of them little boats, okay? Once you get on a little boat, you're going to travel down the river probably about a good 10, 20 minutes. All right, it's going to be a guy named Giorgio. Giorgio going to be standing at the dock. If Giorgio ain't at the dock, something is wrong. Get the fuck out of Dodge. All right? Now, if Giorgio ain't at the dock, get out of there.
Giorgio.
If you meet a guy named Giorgio at the dock, he gonna take you up the steps, and as soon as you walk up the steps, baby, it's gonna be grapes as far as the eyes can see. And then you can pick them off the vine, and they will make you your own bottle of wine. Put your name on it and everything, baby, for a cool price of $49.99 in a 6-pack of Schlitz. Listen.
49 euros.
6-pack of Schlitz. Wait. Back up.
Hey, yo.
What is Schlitz?
Yo. Yeah, some Schlitz malt liquor. That's what the fuck. And a 6-pack of Schlitz. Listen, now the whole trip gonna take you about a week and a half to 2 months, depending on how the airfield is running.
I don't like that kind of. I don't like
flying on the
wine that much.
We flying on a 1927 B-20. You got to crank the propellers up manually with your hands. We gonna get you there.
Pilot do that.
Yeah, you got to help, and you got to fly at night.
Chances had
you can only land
and
under
you
the
got to
cover
help
of
fly
darkness.
at night because he going to sleep. Remember to fly low so you don't get picked up by the radar on the towers and stuff.
The radar.
Like, nigga, what? But yeah, I don't know, man. The worst thing I had a boss do to me for on the job was lie on me. I think that was like one of the worst things.
They all do. That's regular shit.
I think that was the worst shit though. They did lie on me.
I didn't think that counted. Oh, I can tell you a story. Shit.
I ain't think that counted. I thought lie was normal. Like
he always
I
got
had
that
a
quarter.
manager
I got
snap his finger.
Hold up. I had one boss. Actually take up the offer from my coworker to step outside.
What?
Yeah.
It ain't go the way he wanted to go.
He got treated.
The boss did?
He got treated. In Philly terms, treated means he got his ass whooped. He got treated and came back in the job and still had to finish out his shift. Like he had to work the rest of the day. And it was awkward as shit because we was all just standing around like, and we couldn't say nothing because you know what I mean?
The nigga said, yo, come outside. He's like, don't punch out. I'm going to do it for you.
Yo. No, and we ain't even, yo.
Come back and quiet good.
So, all right, it's when I was in the Army.
Hit you with the magic punch.
It was a sergeant, right? It was a sergeant, and he did it to one of the soldiers, and the soldier whooped his ass. Dang. And he had to. It was to the point where after that, he had to tell people to tell the soldier, like, "Hey man, Sarge said go get the 50 cal out the Army." Like he couldn't. He never gave him a direct order. It was always like through a third party. Like it was weird as shit. Damn. Hey, I need you to go to Nelson's room and tell him he needs to come on to work. I don't know where he's at right now. And he's like, nigga, ain't you the fucking NCO? Like, why the fuck are you sending? Hey, Nelson, man, this motherfucker said you got to come to work, man. Tell that bitch ass nigga I said shut the fuck up. He was like, yo, I ain't telling this nigga that shit, man. Like, I like my job. Like, I ain't about to whoop this nigga ass and, you know what I mean, just to be able to do what the fuck I want like you. I'm good. But yeah, that shit was weird because he had to come back in, and we still had. It was like 10 o'clock in the morning. I don't think we got off that day till like 4.
And the boys still had to work. Like they had to work
they had
together
to work the rest of the day.
Oh, they had to work together after the ass whooping.
Yeah.
Nah.
Then my platoon sergeant, he looked like Will Ferrell. Shout out to him, man.
Oh, this is an
Yeah. He was cracking jokes and shit, and he's like, "Oh, I wish you could fight better than you put that weapon together." Like, oh shit, that shit had me rolling, man.
Why would you ask him to step outside?
Because niggas be getting prideful.
No.
Listen,
no, bro.
I'm trying to in the military, dudes are prideful,
no, fuck
man.
That. No, I've had it with this shit. Mike Tyson, step outside.
The funny thing is, all the regular soldiers, the privates and stuff, we all knew that he could fight. Like we saw him in the club fighting before.
Oh, the dude.
We done fought together because in Germany the Turkish motherfuckers come to the club like 30, 40 deep. And they don't let you know that they all together. They just be spread out. And then when some shit go down, it's 30 Turkish motherfuckers just standing in front of you. You like, oh, shit. I done got ass whooping before.
My heart has been broken in a week span twice.
Explain.
Why?
All right. Okay.
The fuck? All right.
All right. First of all, shout out to my, it's not my man, Philly's own Stephen Cool Boy Steph Fulton. He went out to Japan and he fought Naoya Inoue and he lost his belt over in Japan.
Boxing
Yes.
or MMA? All right.
They stopped the fight. He was just punching on and he stopped the fight.
It was that bad they stopped the fight?
Yeah, my heart was broke for that. Like, really broke for that because I really thought.
What was the guy's name that he fought? And was he Japanese?
Naoya Inoue. They call him the Japanese monster.
You got beat up by a nigga whose name sounds like innuendo.
What?
Like any innu. I mean, I'm sure he's a bad motherfucker.
There was some controversy prior to the
Right.
fight with the hand wraps. They were saying he was stacking his wraps where you put the gauze tape and it kind of like forms.
Makes it your fist harder.
Yeah, it forms a cast. So they had issues with that. You know, they say that's a thing in Japan. But, you know, here where we fight, you know, especially you fight for United States belts, like we don't do those type of things. So apparently, I think he changed up.
Wouldn't that be something you talk about though, especially when you go to other countries?
Right.
Like, wouldn't y'all get the rules established when y'all decide to make this fight happen?
Hand wraps, you don't really look. You think that's the first, like when my son was boxing, that's the first thing they teach you is how to wrap your fucking ass.
Right. That's what they taught me when I was boxing.
Right. So
That was one of the first. Like, if you couldn't get your hand wraps together, you couldn't go into the next shit. Like,
oh, that was the first heartbreak. The second heartbreak, y'all want to know when this podcast was recorded because the shit just happened 2 days ago. Errol Spence Jr. lost to Bud Crawford.
That was what I was going to talk about next, actually.
Errol Spence. But
I was going to.
My
bad.
I got to tip my hat off to the fucking Bud Crawford. Yeah. His timing, shot placement, his fucking catching, shooting. This was what it's called. I can't call it no other thing.
Right, I understand.
Catching and shooting, he was catching the punches, boom, like with the gloves and just countering all fucking night, bro. Like if Errol Spence didn't win one fucking round, bro.
Damn.
It was bad.
He was the.
I did not
fucking champion. He didn't win a round. Champion. How?
He didn't win the round.
Bro, the fight stopped in the 9th.
Yeah.
Who was it though?
I just
Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford.
Oh yeah, okay.
That was like that's been one of the biggest fights fans have been waiting on for a few years now.
Yeah, for years. Yeah. So go ahead.
I was going to go to this spot I usually go to and watch football, any sporting event or whatever, and they be gambling a lot in there. So I was like, yeah, I'm betting on Errol. Errol gonna win. Like I already, I mean, even if it comes down to split decision, whatever, I think Errol's the better fighter. He's gonna win. Don't get me wrong. Bud is a bad motherfucker, but I think Errol's gonna win the fight. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna bet some money on Errol. I usually don't even bet in there because them niggas be betting.
You a damn fool.
Out of my league.
You a damn fool.
So listen. So I'm sitting in here. You know what I mean? I was relaxing. I laid down. When I laid down, it started raining real bad. Fell asleep. When I woke up, it was like 10 o'clock at night. I was like, I still can go out, but I was like, I ain't going nowhere. So the next morning when I woke up, thank you for the background music. When I woke up, I was like, oh, I gotta check, see who won the fight. When I saw, because I was like, I hope Errol won, but I wanted him to lose because I didn't want to be like, oh, I knew I should have bet on that motherfucker. I could have won some money. When I woke up and I saw that he lost, I was like, all right, you know what I mean? Like I'd have lost my money. I'm like, I'm happy I ain't bet. But then when I saw the way he lost, I'm like, he didn't win a round. He got punched on like that. He just got beat up. Some people were saying he was high. You think he was high?
Nah, he was weight drained.
He was what?
He was weight drained.
Oh, from dropping down to
I've been in there. I've been in that zone before. It's just nothing you can do about when you weight drained.
Right.
Nothing.
So, I mean, he said he on the Stephen A. Smith shit right now. No excuses. So he ain't got no excuses. You know what I mean? He trying to get a rematch. I didn't think if Errol lost the fight, I didn't think it was going to be this bad. I thought it was going to be like a split decision or, you know what I mean? I wouldn't. This reminds me of Mayweather and was it Arturo Gatti? He only hit Mayweather like 4 times. Like, that was one of the worst fights I've ever seen in my life.
Bro, I've never been a Bud Crawford fan. He's definitely won me over, especially in the 8th round.
I was a Bud Crawford fan before.
He took his foot off the pedal on the 8th round, and I think he was showing them sympathy.
You think so?
Absolutely. Because
I would have killed
Frank
him.
was a dead man in that ring, bro.
If he dies, he dies.
Like, I really
I'd have
thought
killed
he may have died. Like I need to hear from this nigga. Like, I'm worried.
Think he
The
was
way he
dehydrated
looked.
or something?
No,
Bro.
he just said it was him dropping down to the weight they agreed on. So,
147. He's a big
Yeah.
welterweight. Pause. If you want to pause.
Right.
Big welterweight.
147 is that is like.
Bro,
I ain't weighed
why would you
147
weigh-
since. Hey, that's what I'm saying. I ain't weighed 147 since 8th grade. I don't think.
Yo, put it this way. Don't eat for most of the day. Fast.
Yeah,
And then
fuck
go
that.
try to do
Yeah.
some physical.
You lost me at don't eat.
You've been there before. Because it don't, you see, somebody your size not being funny, you'll start starving quicker.
Right.
You'll start feeling hungry quicker. So that
So-
a few hours, you'll start to feel that.
I've been through that shit though, like with basic training. Like if you saw me, I left the end of February 2009. I came back right before 4th of July weekend, like a couple days before. From in that point right there, I came back. People thought I was sick. They was like, "Yo, what they inject you with some shit, man? What you got cancer now?" Because like I was so skinny
Pause.
to where I had abs, but you saw my ribs too. You know what I mean? It was like I
you
was skinny.
emaciated.
Like I look like I didn't want to say that because then all the Jewish people would be ready to kill me. But
Harrison Phillips here. We're here with Starving Marvin.
I look like I just came out of like a camp. Like, you know what I mean? Like I just look, but it was only because in the mornings, like I was drinking nothing but water. In the mornings, they give you food. Now, obviously, you get one little small glass of orange juice, and that was it. You get 3 meals a day. You get breakfast, lunch, dinner. But
I was
you're
watching
constantly
something.
moving, and you're only drinking water. So I was dropping weight like a motherfucker.
I got a question. I was watching something. It was like you only get like 5 to like 7 minutes to eat your food. Is that true?
Oh yeah, you definitely gotta. You as soon as your plate hit the table, by the time, what is it? I think by the time they did it, the last person to sit down, when they sit down,
It's time starts.
I think the time starts when the last person at the table sat down.
The boy was like, he went in there, was
I
like,
forgot about that.
he said, "Oh man, food." He thought he was gonna sit there and be able to savor it.
No,
Said no. He said they be in your face barking. Why you eating? He was saying,
yeah, they'll tell you like, yo, don't even. I don't know why y'all chewing that shit.
right?
Like you get in trouble for chewing. You be like, it be hot and shit. You be like,
I didn't know that was true.
like
No.
but no, they give you, yeah, you got like 5 to 7 minutes for shit. We had to take combat showers for the first couple weeks until
fuck is that?
you know what I mean. Combat showers is 3 to
The civilian.
like a 2 to 3 minute shower. Like you get in, the water hits you, you hit the hot spots, get the rinse off, and get the fuck out of there.
They give you
like
2 bottles of
combat
water and a rag and some soup.
No, you just in the. That was one of the shits I hated. You in the open shower.
One to lather, one to rinse. Hurry up.
You just in the open shower, and they give you these little small ass brown towels you supposed to dry off with. Shit barely go around your fucking waist and shit, especially the fat motherfuckers. Like, oh,
Set
Yeah.
out washing them. Ew.
but you had to take. But I was appreciative for the combat showers because you're like, you don't want to be in. It was like, I think it was like 9-10 showers at a time. Like niggas is in there 10 at a time, just in the open shower, showering and shit. Like, yeah, bro. And you have to bathe. It was a stinky nigga a stinky nigga in the platoon, they beat the shit out of him with soap and socks.
That's a real thing, huh? I thought that was just in that movie.
No, that shit hurts. Put a bar of Dove in the sock and hit somebody with it. That shit hurt.
You saw my man got shit.
They put the sheet over the nigga while he was asleep. They put the sheet over him so he couldn't move, and they beat him with socks and then
blanket over his mouth so he couldn't scream at the motherfuckers.
Somebody covered his mouth,
and
they beat the shit out of him and hit him like 3-4 times. And then by the time the drill sergeants came, niggas was back in their shit.
Let me ask you a question. Did he start washing ass?
Oh, he started washing after that.
I think he was crying for everything.
He was bruised the fuck up.
Dang.
He was bruised up. I was a real Philly nigga in there. I turned into hustle man because when you go out to like the field and you training like at gun ranges or whatever, they would have field chow, which is they would go get food from the chow hall or whatever and bring it out to us. And field chow for whatever reason was never as good as the food at the cafeteria. You know what I mean? So you ain't get it from there. But anyway, I started selling that shit. So
field chow.
So I told dude, nigga, because niggas will be out there and be hungry, and then you getting money, you getting paid for being in the military, but you can't really do nothing with it but buy like phone cards just back then, because they would take us to the payphones and we had to call home that way. But they would buy phone cards, and that was it. Everything else, niggas would just be stacking their bread. So I was charging niggas $200. This one dude, I said, you can have all my field chow for the rest of basic training. Dang. And just give me $200 every meal. So he was like, bet. I'm like, for real? He like, yeah. I'm like, all right. You know what I mean? I'll eat MREs for the next 2 months. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, when we left out of basic training, right? My man we graduated. I told him the hotel I was staying at before. No, matter of fact, because I didn't even fly out. He went to the bank on base. This nigga brought me $1,600, and gave it to me in the envelope, yo. I was like, yo, I didn't know if this nigga was gonna give me my bread. I was gonna have to chalk that up. What I'm gonna do? Beat him up in the military? Like, yeah. I'm going to jail. But yeah, he paid me $200 a meal.
This nigga would never lose weight.
I ate MREs.
Oh, this nigga over here hawk to and fucking chill field chow and shit.
But it was just the field chow, wasn't like the other stuff.
No, it was just the field chow. We went to the regular chow hall. I'm eating my food.
Yeah.
Hell, next time you need
with
some
the
ranch.
field chow, you can either have field chow or you can eat MREs. And niggas didn't want the MREs. I was like, fuck it, I eat the MRE. That mac and cheese, that fake ass, what was that mac and cheese with not mac and cheese
with the gravy?
No, it had the shit. We had the ground beef in it, but it was like
stroganoff
and shit. Yeah, beef, but it was like pasta and shit.
Beef stroganoff.
Yeah, but I just ate that. That shit wasn't bad. You warm that shit up in a little bag and shit. Cut that motherfucker open. Got your long ass spoon. You eating out that mother. That shit wasn't bad, nigga.
That nigga there was
$200
stroganoff.
Yeah, gas cough and stroganoff.
Gas cough and stroganoff. Hey, especially when you cut that MRE open and you see that brownie in that motherfucker, nigga, that's like you hit the jackpot, nigga. You got gas brownie and Kool-Aid in this motherfucker.
So you didn't know brownie was in the stroganoff package?
No, because in the MREs it was always almost like random like treats. Like, it'd be like insomnia cookies in one.
It's like the Happy Meal and shit. You never knew you was gonna get in there.
It'd be like insomnia cookies in one. You get brownie in the other. But you had to make sure you saved your drink because the drink came in as like a powder and you mixed it with the water and it turned into Kool-Aid. But you drank it out of like a bag. So yeah, so you had to make sure you saved your drink though, because when you ate that brownie, nigga, that was like eating like a 14 slices of bread and just putting that shit was dried in the motherfucker, but it was like, nigga, it's a brownie. I don't give a fuck.
This nigga eat pants out the bag.
We don't get shit here. And then my basic training was longer than normal basic training because it was a combat job. So it was like, man, I don't want to be here.
So how long did you get to go to basic training for?
17 weeks.
God damn. So I was like, he was good. He was hustling for 17 weeks.
Regular basic training was.
They was selling calories. Got apes of calories.
I made like a good $1,500-$1,600 off Main Man.
Like that meat
Because I
stroganoff.
remember I didn't touch my debit card for like the first month and a half after I graduated basic training.
Oh, you was up.
Pause.
Because they made us stay. I went to base training at Fort Knox, and I was going to Germany, and they had different vehicles in Germany, not just the regular tanks. So they had Stryker vehicles over there, so we had to learn how to use the Stryker vehicles before we got over there. So they made us stay. We weren't in basic training anymore, but we had to stay on Fort Knox for like 2 extra weeks longer than everybody else.
Fort Knox.
Fort Knox.
Yeah, I was on Fort Knox for basic training.
Dang.
Now they all the combat jobs go to Fort Benning in Columbus, Georgia. But Fort Knox was for all the tankers, Cav Scouts, and I forgot what other.
Remember that was always the go-to
jobs
joke
out there.
when niggas had like secured house. God damn, what the fuck is this? Fort Knox?
Fort Knox.
Yeah.
I actually saw that shit. Yo, to get in Fort Knox, my nigga, like I saw the building just like, and that shit's like way off the road.
What's in there?
You drive by. It's supposed to be gold.
The nation's gold.
Yeah, it's the country's
Oh,
gold.
no wonder they got that shit.
Yeah.
You still that? We broke, bitch.
It's just white. It's just one white. Just one pretty
Can
white.
you imagine Uncle Sam standing in the welfare line?
So cold, just one pretty white.
She just sitting there.
You imagine Uncle Sam standing in the welfare line applying for stamps and shit?
Uncle Sam.
But no, yeah, like that shit, because it's like they got the building, and then the gold is supposed to be like all the way underground somewhere in like a vault or some shit. Like that shit is super, super protected.
Yeah.
Also, the town Fort Knox in is called Radcliffe, Kentucky. It's one of the most racist places I've ever been in my life. It's outside of Louisville. It's one of the like most racist places. They had a sign on the bar. I was gonna go in the bar when we graduated, because I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean, like. I'm out of basic training. I don't give a fuck if I ain't 21 yet. I'm gonna go in the bar and see if they gonna serve me. I went to go in the bar. I looked on the fucking window. It said no colors allowed. I was like, oh shit, this shit is real. I had motherfuckers call me niggas before, but this is like a different type of racism. This is that Jim Crow shit. Like I ain't never experienced this type of racism in my life. Like, just no colors allowed. I only seen this shit in movies, nigga. The fuck is this? That shit fucked me up. I felt like I was Claude and Ray. Like, that shit fucked me up for real. I never saw a sign. Like, to this day, I that's the only time in my life I've ever saw, like, no colors allowed. I was like, yo.
Hey, why Meech hold that microphone like a street pastor?
Like a what?
Like a street pastor?
Street pastor.
And the Lord bless you. Get the collection plate around that side. The Lord. Nigga, get the collection plate around that side.
Oh, it's the back.
Nigga,
So next up on the auction, we got
pull
this prime
your motherfucking application, nigga, next week. You gonna demote your ass down to Prospect.
Slave 1614 from Louisville.
Prospect from Deacon, nigga.
What? Slave for?
Slave what?
Look like he had a slave auction and shit. Slave 1614 from Louisville.
Yeah, we got a young
Dexterity on
strapping lad. Where's he
Put
from?
dexterity on this nigga.
Nigeria.
The jumping jacks and backflip.
Dexterity.
Taking off.
Motherfuckers
Taking
was
off.
not saying
taking
no
off
shit
extra
like that back
70
then.
shillings. Starting the bid off at 70 shillings. 70 shillings.
70 shillings.
Got 70 shillings. 70,
Hey, yo.
75 shillings. 75. 75.
Damn.
80 shillings up, baby. 80. Goddamn, dog. What you doing? Sammy Doggett Jr.? That nigga.
So, like everybody else is talking about it. YWN Melly shit, his case ended in a mistrial.
And he's
For
being tried again.
The murder of his two friends. Yeah, and they're going right back to court October 2nd.
For what?
They're starting the trial again. It's a
Wouldn't that
mistrial.
be double jeopardy?
So apparently the most repeated mistrial was like 6 mistrials. I believe 7.
He wasn't found not guilty. He wasn't found guilty. It just I don't think like they had enough evidence or
reasonable doubt. It's always one.
Yeah, it ended in a mistrial, and he's going. They can try him again, and they're going back. They're not going to give up. He's going to jail eventually.
I think the judge has to say, you know what, this is done. I've tried him too many times. I can't get it. It's just it.
Yeah, but I think this second time they're gonna get him.
They gonna get him.
They're gonna get him.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Good luck to that man.
At you, boy.
Shout out to the friend to the show and my boy Maud from the K. He been keeping me updated with the YW and Melly stuff. You know what I mean? That's more so his generation.
He should call in and just do the news report like Angela.
I might get him to do that on the future shows, but shout out my man Maud from the K, man.
Well, we gotta get subtitles.
Yeah, don't do my dogs like that, man. He just country.
No, that's what I'm saying. People don't speak country. Am I right or wrong?
Some people don't. Yeah. Some people don't.
What'd he say? What'd he say?
So, yeah.
Next.
My name Maud from the K.
My name Maud, nigga.
Nigga, my name Maud, nigga. So, I didn't even ask y'all in the beginning of the show how y'all week been going, or yeah, what's
it's
going,
going, pal.
How was y'all weeks and everything else, weekend and all that good stuff?
Tomorrow's my first day back at work. I'm not looking forward to it. But it's
when do y'all start? Like
tomorrow?
When do the students?
The 8th, August 8th, we back with students.
August 8th when I go back to work. They don't come back until the 16th.
Gotcha.
As soon as y'all walk through the door, all you hear is, baby, come back.
Soon as they today, my homeboy, his kids, they go to school in another county, like 30 minutes from here, but they started back today.
Last year, I played Welcome Back Carter on day 1. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Yeah. Well, they don't know nothing about that shit, man.
I know,
you
but
played the Mace version or the original version?
Welcome back. No, I play the original joint.
I'll be standing at the door playing, bitch, I'm from Texas.
The year before that, I played that AZ joint. I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm back.
So what you playing this year?
This year, I don't know yet.
The Mace version. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
I gotta figure it out. But my wife put me onto this thing called Jules. It's a kid's YouTube channel, but it's all like rap videos, but it's all like, you know what I'm saying, like kid songs, but done in like rap, and they're done very well.
Right.
So I think I'm gonna play one of them Jones all day on day 1. They did Three Little Pigs, and the Wolf Boy be like, "What's poppin'? What's shaking? Man, I'm in the booth for bacon." It's dope. You gotta check it out. It's catchy as shit.
In the booth with bacon.
Yo, it's catchy as shit. So I think I might play that, but I gotta figure out, cause sometimes, like a couple times a week, I'll play Good morning, it's great to say I'm like good morning, good morning. Through first period. I'll play on repeat.
You should play the Kanye John. Good morning.
Yeah, I played that joint.
On this day,
Mr. West, Mr. West, Mr. West, Mr.
Nigga said, on this day, we become legendary. You started that shit off crazy.
Could I see?
So,
my bad.
shout out to Gilly the Kid, man. We all know the issue he dealing with now. It's a fucked up situation, man.
Yeah,
prayers for the city of Philadelphia. I think about my friends and family that's still up there right now, so I be worried about y'all on the daily. Mont, you know what I mean, included. You know what I mean, not really. Mont is like Don Wick out here. He do it. Mine's the only nigga I know practice shooting a nigga in the house. Like
you walk around the house.
I don't know nobody with a gun that practice shooting a nigga. Like, but no, I still worry about all my friends and family up there, man. The city is very dangerous. It's taking a dark turn. and hopefully the gun violence decreases and the city becomes safer. But yeah, man, shout out to Gilly the kid, man. Wallow bought him a slingshot for his birthday, cheering him up a little bit. So I thought that was dope, because that's definitely something I would do. I just one of the reasons why I want to be rich. I want to be able to buy people shit just to, you know what I mean, get their reaction and shit, like people I care about. I mean, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like buy them outlandish shit like a slingshot. Like that's the $30,000 3-wheeled fucking car, and they're not comfortable. I rode in them shits. My cousins got them shits. They for a big nigga. Well, Gilly and Wallow skinny. Never mind. They good. Motherfuckers our size is you are not comfortable in the slingshot. You ain't a fat nigga, but you are not comfortable in the slingshot.
I ain't a skinny nigga.
That's what I'm saying though, but you won't be comfortable in the slingshot. Like you're literally gonna be.
I'm comfortable
like this. You rode a slingshot before?
Yeah.
I am not comfortable in the slingshot.
My man Kakin got one.
Not comfortable in the slingshot.
Yes.
Yeah, I've never ridden in one.
You know, Kakin got bad knees.
It's cool. It ain't bad.
He
you sit down low enough.
He can't ride motorcycles no more. So to get that feeling,
so he in the slingshot.
It's like a wheelchair dude can't like ride bikes no more, so they get him a slingshot and shit. Like,
oh shit! Before it was the little sidecars and shit. You get a friend willing to attach the sidecar to his motorcycle.
It's the T-Rexes.
Now, now it's the slingshots, man. It's either this. You know what I want though? I want one of those motorcycles with the extended back wheel. I think they look cool as shit for some reason. I don't want to do no tricks. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to ride the motorcycle. I'm cool.
The Rough Riders taught me how to put nigga in a wheelchair in a motorcycle that sits.
Yo, chill.
Yeah, I think it was in a wheelchair.
What?
I think it was in a wheelchair in the video. I don't know what Rough Rider video it was, but he was in a wheelchair. The next thing you know, he in a fucking one of them little motorcycle sit down cars doing donuts and shit. I'm like, all right, you can do that.
And shout out to Blueface and Krishan, man.
I'm not shouting nobody out. When I
am so happy they're not together no more. I'm tired of hearing about them motherfuckers all the time. What? What'd you say?
You're not shouting them niggas out for what? They fucking rich, fucking one, and they fucking goddamn terrorists.
I'm just tired of hearing about the motherfuckers all the time.
Entertainment terrorists.
Dumb shit they was doing.
All right, we get on this bitch for
what was they doing?
2 hours and 25
Yeah, you talking about that Blueface boy. I got you.
Yeah, the Blueface shit.
Got you.
But
fuck them.
Before we get out of here, that Bronny James shit was scary to me as a fan.
Yo, so what happened?
Oh,
what happened with that?
We
gotta talk about that.
He was at USC preparing to go overseas. You know, he's about to be a freshman on the USC basketball team at University of Southern California. And he was on the court and went into cardiac arrest on the court, and they had to rush him to the hospital. You know, that's pretty much like a heart attack.
Yeah, so, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was wild. And then, you know what I mean, a kid with such a bright future, you're interested in seeing what he can do potentially in college, and you know what I mean, try to make it to the league. Personally, I believe the younger brothers, Bryce, is going to be a better ball player, but I hope he still can play basketball.
They haven't said anything about that yet.
The first thing I thought about when the news broke, and if you're from Philly or if you're just a old school basketball fan, first thing I thought about was Hank Gathers.
I was baking chicken. I forgot about
you.
Yeah.
Oh. Did you burn it?
No.
Oh well, good money.
We got a good.
But yeah, the first thing I thought about was Hank Gathers. So I was like, oh man, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
He died on the basketball court from cardiac arrest and stuff like that. So, but I'm happy to see him doing good. They put a video out of Sean Bronny. He was playing on the piano. They put a video out, I guess to reassure everybody, the public or whatever. But yeah, it's always tough when you see somebody's kid. You know what I mean? Like, Bronny's 17, 18 years old. It's like cardiac arrest. It's crazy. But yeah, so shout out to them, man. Especially, LeBron's my guy. He don't know me, but he know me. And he owe me because I'm like family. But yeah, I like to say that about him. He don't know me, but he know me because he owe me. We like family. But yeah, shout out to them. But it's been another installment of the Reggie Bucum Podcast. I am your boy, Pastor.
Who's you talking to,
Arthritis. Who, me?
Al Dobo. And that
That's
nigga.
Al
talking to
Dobo.
yourself.
That's my man Pete over there with the how you say what's the name of the wine?
I don't know the name of the wine.
I don't know it anymore. I know I got it from Italy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Franz Ferdinand himself gave it to me. But yeah, man, it's been another installment. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Remember to like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's how the butler was. Remember to like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Remember to turn your notifications on so you can be the first to know when we drop new content. We'll go live. And also follow us on our socials, man. Instagram, Facebook, Reggie Bucum Podcast, Reggie Bucum. Follow us on our social. We will follow you back, man. And jump in the comments, all that good stuff. And we'll see you next time, man. New episodes every Monday. Who the fuck? Who the fuck is pouring that? Yo.